a quick look at today's top trending topics online now. It's not going to surprise you that the Tory Party conference is trending, but I'm not quite sure it's trending for the right reasons as far as the Conservatives are concerned. Have a look at some of the still images of quite big people talking. This is Grant Shapps giving his talk yesterday. Let's have a look at the hall. Not a lot of people there. Let's try another one. Mark Harper, the Transport Secretary, HS2, the war on drivers. Yeah, I'm not quite sure the interest is quite there. How about the Culture Secretary, Lucy Fraser? Did she do any better today? Not quite.
Oh, in fairness, this happens every year because people prefer the fringe events.
But that is a good point. People are there. I mean, you can hear Mark Harper speak on any given day if he's doing the rounds.
Too much.
And to be fair, people, you're absolutely right, are there to do the fringe events, to meet other people. But I can tell you on social media, I don't think we've got the photo because I just checked it just before I came on. There is a big queue to listen to one person speak. Do you know who that is?
Oh, is it the New
Liz
Conservative?
Truss. Correct. Liz
Yeah, but that's
Truss.
a hate watch, isn't it? It's a curiosity. Schadenfreude.
Liz Truss. There is
actually.
a big queue to listen to what Liz Truss has got to say.
Hey, at least they stayed awake. Do you remember last year everyone fell asleep in one of those?
Maybe it was too hot. But anyway, as Amy correctly said, it's not a surprise. In these venues, people are there for the fringe events, for the stuff that's quite difficult to get to on any other given day. Now, another thing that's trending on social media is the Nobel Prize. Lynn, why is the Nobel Prize trending?
OK, so 2 scientists have been awarded the 2023 Nobel Prize in Psychology or Medicine for their contributions to the RNA biology.
The mRNA biology, basically the COVID vaccines that we had, that quick delivery of the mRNA COVID vaccine based on the work that they had put in decades of work, and the 2 scientists will share the £823,000 prize.
Wow.
And the Nobel, I think you get a big sort of coin, a big medal.
Is this the same scientist that got the Barbie made out of her? Is this a different one? Because that would be a proper double win. A Barbie and a Nobel Prize.
I'm not sure.
I'm
It's
throwing you off there.
Katalin Kariko and Drew Wiseman, both doctors that have won the Nobel Prize. Amy, we've got Black History Month is trending.
It's kicked off today.
It's October, isn't it?
October is Black History Month, so the annual commemoration of the history and achievements and contributions of Black people in the UK. So just a way that we can reflect the diverse history of African and Caribbean, people of African and Caribbean descent, and just have a range of, I don't know, talks,
There's so much
celebrations.
There's so much going on up and down the
things.
country. So you've got Black Culture Market
food festivals, music
Brixton,
workshops.
but not just in London. Celebration at the Thackeray Museum of Medicine up in Leeds. You've got drop-in sessions in the Battersea Library. You've got, what else is happening? National Portrait Galleries doing things. There's a big food demonstration if you can get down to City College in Plymouth. There's a lot happening.
But there's probably also like a pret-a-manger sandwich or something to go with it because brands like to also get on top.
I hope they get it.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
No, when I hear some chefs say that they're cooking in a Caribbean style, it frustrates me when they don't get it right. That's why I'm all for when people say inspired. I like to see the word inspired, but not actual Caribbean or African cuisine. So I would assume it would be something that people will be familiar with, probably a jerk chicken sandwich.
Yeah, you see, I was interviewing a chef over the weekend who's written a new book called East Winds, and it's all about Caribbean food. And he said this idea that Caribbean food's always you go to rice and peas and jerk chicken.
Yeah, it's
just not quite the case because you've got so many other influences in the Caribbean because so many cultures came, like a huge Indian culture went. That's why you get amazing curries and things
Trinidadian
like
food.
Trinidadian food.
Yeah. But I think the reason why people tend to veer towards Jamaican food is because I think they were very prominent in the Windrush generation. And then there are a lot of, Bajans, Trinidadians, but they're a lot smaller. But what I would love to see people do is research the important figures in Black History Month, the people that were business owners, people that were middle class, descendants of African and Caribbean people, as opposed to always looking at Malcolm X and always looking at slavery. And like, we need to move on and look at the positives prior to all all of the negativity.
Which is what Black History Month is about, or should be about.
Yes,
I guess eventually, though, you'd like to think that it will just be integrated all year round, and it won't be necessary to have Black History Month. It will just be part of the curriculum.
Okay. Well, look, that's what has been trending today. We're going to be